Janet Yellen told lawmakers on Capitol Hill today that one of her biggest concerns is the slowdown in the housing market. What's causing the concern? High prices. And what's driving up those prices? Diana Olick has the answers.
Home prices are rising so far, so fast that at least 1,000 local U.S. cities have hit new record highs, according to Zillow. That has sellers positively giddy with potential value.
Home prices are hot because conversations in the neighborhoods are that the trends are definitely upward.
40% of sellers surveyed by Redfin said they are planning on pricing their homes above market value when they list in the next few months. That's up from 33% at the beginning of the year. The soar were some of those confident sellers in Northern Virginia.
My wife and myself we take a lot of pride in our house, and we did a lot of upgrades. So, we put a lot of money into it, and it had a lot of ownership. And so, trying to reconcile that with whatever the market is right now was a little bit of back and forth.
Their agent, Jeremy, talked them down to a lower asking price, but it was not easy.
When you look at comps, it's very difficult. The trends are hard to identify. You can have on any given street price variations of $50,000 to $75,000 for the exact same house.
Those variations are partly due to such a high volume of cash in the housing market today. All cash sales reached a record 43% nationwide in the first part of this year.
In much of Florida and in several other cities across the nation, more than half of all sales were all cash.
It's making it harder for an ordinary single family who's getting a mortgage to compete as a buyer, especially given how constrained inventory is. And that's making for frustrated buyers in a lot of these sellers markets.
Credit is not easing at all. So in markets where there are fewer investors, sellers need to price accordingly. The Soricellis took their agent's advice, and their home sold in one day.
Not having to go through the waiting and some of the aggravation of having your house on the market for an extended period of time is that's worth a certain amount of money.
Especially when they see their neighbor's house still sitting after a price drop. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Diana Olick in Washington.